Hello, my name is Marta Shtai. This is my individual report. I'm so sorry why my screen is in gray and white, but I'll go over what I did. Um, okay, let me just share my window. Okay, so I'm uninstalling some items here. So first I'll just go over the time that I worked on. We forgot to put stuff here, but we constantly log how many times we've worked on this on our project. Let me go on to my commits. We had a lot of commits this sprint, but the last few sprints we really focused on getting our documentation done because that's very important because that's where we put our specifications. Um, we worked a lot on the poster. Mainly, I was working on the poster. And then, yes, so like not much in the coding side, but I will go over everything I pushed. So these are so so push and pull calendar data here. We ended up reverting this code. It didn't really like we didn't really use it because I implemented it wrong. It was my fault. But the way I implemented is that we can see the demo here. When you create a project here, it would directly come on here. Sorry, it's a little slow. Yes, it would come and pop up here, but it when we were discussing we discussed that when we sync with a calendar, then if there's any logs in the calendar would come here. I was assuming that that was true, and then we could also add our own calendar directly in the event, and it would go to the calendar. So when I implemented it like that, it canceled out what others did. So we had to revert it. But this would be my future sprint where you could also add data or like events in the app. So, but I won't go much on this because it was reverted. So it really didn't do anything. Okay. So another thing, so I styled the event page. So I went through so the event page and just added some like title page here, like icons for deleting, removing items. And like you can see here, just like a theme box here, just playing around with some looks that it has. So not much here, but was just updating the looks of this page. And also sorry, my computer is very slow. There's so much going on. So I updated theme colors. So we had to select a theme color that goes with our app because user UI is very important. So I went through the calendar page, main page, profile page, event screen, and setting screen to add colors, just a little touch-ups, just changing up how it looks, the colors, theme. That's why now our app looks really clean. Before it was just the blue and white or red. It had no beauty in there. So these are the colors, the RBGs that I'm updating. Colors here again, adding some icons and just the list view here, colors, and yeah, just fixing any syntax here. So that's what happened with all these pages. Um, okay, one. So I also updated notification page. Also, when we do not fully complete a code or when our code is not fully compatible with other teams, we push it to a different branch. So I have a different branch that I've been pushing, and so I can briefly go over that as well. So let me see. Notification page updated. That was by me. So I went to notification page, called in some imports here, just like creating priority for events, like importance priority, and like, creating these title pages with their UIs and like just creating list views and just like, clearing up some stuff in the notification page. This one we will ignore it because it was just like importing like messages of our logs, so it's not that important. So I added a remove add a data button. So this data button removes when like stuff that you have synced. So in the profile page, I will demo that. So if you go here, this is this button. I have nothing synced. So when you press, and we don't want to sync with any of our Gmails, but when you sync here, and then you remove you press this, don't want to press it here again, it will remove all your sync data. Sorry, I'm kind of going a little fast here. Okay. So that's what I just demoed. I fixed homepage again, mainly on the UI side and how it looks and what's being called, the buttons and everything. I really wanted to focus on the UI this time because we were really working on a lot of documentation, which I can also go over if that's relevant. Um, yeah, so this is like all of them. So I updated the intro screen. That's my favorite screen. I imported a picture from online that I implemented here. And that was our intro screen and just editing like what it looks like, the UI of it. Here I am creating the style, the splash screen when it's, when it's going in. Also I should be updated in the main page. I think it's back in the past, where like there's a little animation when you press in. I already logged in. Once I'm logged in, actually here I can log out. Let me do this. Also, yes, the log out too that I have implemented. So here, when you press get started, it's just a little splash screen, just like a little demo right there. Um, that we did. So yeah, mainly my focus was UI and yes, okay, so okay. Yes, and then this was notification pop-up. Um, like yeah, no, that's in the past. So those are in the past as well. So yeah, I mainly focused on the UI. Currently, I am working on. I still haven't pushed it yet because we are really particular about pushing before it fully is implemented. But here, I'm implementing. So I already have a notification pop up, but I'm implementing where, um, when you are off the app, um, and someone changes something, someone adds an event in your synced calendar or whatever, it would drop down a pop-up message or like in your home screen, like you have notifications. So I have a notification right here. So it would do that. I have the code working kind of, but I have still not debugged it because I know there's some issues in there. But yeah, that's what I'm currently working on. And just to go a little over of the documentation here, actually, um, if we go to our backlog and if we go to I don't know if we can go to our previous sprints or if we could see what's happened. Oh yeah, I don't know how to go back to the old sprint. Can we? Hmm. Yeah, I need to go back to the old sprint. Um, but yes, we really worked on like the design documents. Um, I can I can go over here. Um, we've tackled, I think we already have like 47 pages written down. We've tackled all the way till nine. I can go over it slowly. We have problem statements, and then I'll go to Canva and show the poster that we also did, but overall we did a good progress. For my next sprint, I'm mainly going to focus on those notification pop-up being perfect. I'll go over my sprint, but here's our design doc that we have been implementing. Um, yeah, so all the way till I don't know why it says page 7 of 9. That is scary because we have 47 pages. Where did you take all those pages? But you could tell this is more than 8 pages, but it's still counting. Very interesting, interesting. Yeah. So all this, we've just been, we know because this is I think this one, someone is supposed to do it, but yes, so 8, and then we're at 9 as well. We're working on 9. So, um, and then just, you know, just to show my sprint, or like what I'm going to be working on in the future. So design doc again, we have a lot of design doc, and then I'm going to be creating an algorithm with cloud functionality, finish profile view, run calendar sync algorithm, and on event change, a notify group of calendar change. What I'm currently working on is the notification pop-up, and then improving the settings view. We already looked at the settings view, and yeah, this is what we worked on. Am I missing some things? I think I'm not missing anything, but that's all. Thank you so much and have a great day.